Boys and girls, this is your last video about your animal research report. So in our animal research report, we see these slides right here where it says, make sure you are doing the following: adding photos, videos, diagrams, maps, captions, and all these other nonfiction type text features to make our research more interesting. And if you are doing videos, please no longer than 2 minutes, okay? Don't find one that's like 7 minutes long. Even 3 minutes is just too long, okay? And then, of course, at the end of this video, we'll talk about our credible sources. But first, let me show you how to input your pictures and your visuals. Now, before you find your pictures and visuals, remember that when I'm looking at your animal research report, and I'm looking at those graphics and I'm looking at those pictures, please make sure that they fit whatever topic you are talking about in that slide. So looking back at my slideshow, here where I'm talking about their habitat, a sloth's habitat, I am showing a picture of a sloth in a tree. And right down here, I show the map of where the sloth lives. Now that's because this is all based on a sloth habitat. I'm not putting pictures about a sloth being hugged by a person, or I'm not showing videos of a sloth eating leaves. No, because it has nothing to do with the habitat slide. Now, a sloth eating leaves would go into my diet slide right here, okay? Where I did put a video of a sloth eating and a sloth in the trees, of course, because it eats the leaves. So let's say I've already done all my pictures that I wanted to for all my other pages. I want to add a picture here in my conclusion so I can show you. So I want to put maybe a picture of a sloth here. So I want to go to where it says Insert. Now if I click on Insert, the very top box should say Image, and image just means picture. And I do want to add in a picture, but I don't have pictures saved on my computer, but there are some pictures that I can search on the web for. So let's go to Search Web, and let's find pictures of a sloth. Let's do sloth hanging in a tree, because I'm already at the end of my presentation, and it's my conclusion slide, so I'm sure if I just put a sloth hanging out in a tree, it'll be just fine. Oh, look at this one. So you scroll here to find the picture that you like. Oh, I could put this one maybe, but why a cartoon one when I can put in the real deal? So I found one that I like. I click on it if I want it. Or if I don't want it, then I click it again and it takes away that blue check mark. So I do want that picture, I want to use it, and it says one selected, insert. Insert means to put in. So I'm going to click on insert, and you have to wait for it to create the image, and it puts our picture right in there. So now I can kind of size my picture, and I think you guys might have done this in the past or something. You'll see your cursor turn into all four arrows, and that's just to help you move your picture from one part of your slide to another. When you see it showing just the two arrows, that means you can kind of size it. So it's a little big. I want to size it so that it fits inside here. I'm covering up some of my words, so maybe what I'll do is I'll move some of these words, and that's kind of how it all works, right? You're just going to kind of move your words here so that your picture kind of fits in really nice. I'm going to move my picture in a little closer, and here I want to make it so it's not so spaced out. Let's kind of see. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Undo. Okay, here we go. I'm going to fix my line spacing. Okay, there we go. And I do have my sloth picture. It's just a little too big. There we go. So I have my sloth pic right there. Maybe I want to add just one more. So again, here's how I add in my picture. I go to Insert. image, search the web. Look for your picture by typing in whatever it is that you're looking for. And I love that one. Oh, look at that one. I'm going to put in one more. Click on the one you like, insert, and wait for your image to appear. It's darling. Okay, so you can either move your picture or resize it, and I'm going to resize here. I'm going to add it right up here to this empty space. So that's how you insert a picture. Now, to insert a video, let's say I want to insert a video of a sloth right here, maybe a sloth swimming. I'm going to go to Insert, and now I'm going to go to Video. Now I want to search maybe YouTube. That's probably the only thing that you'll get. So I'm going to put sloth swimming because that is one of the things that I'm talking about in that slide. Remember, we want to always use pictures and graphics that are about the slide that we're talking about. So this one's only a minute long. And so before I insert it, I just want to play. Let's see if I can play it. Nope. So you click on the one you want, and you can see right down here how long it is. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And remember, I don't want you to go anywhere beyond 2 minutes. So let's do this 1 minute one. I'm going to click select. It's going to create the video. And there we go. Now you can size the video as well. Oh, and here it's going to play it right here off to the side. So oh, and it's showing him swimming. So I like what I see here. I'm going to leave it. Remember, it's not that long. It's only like a minute long. And there it shows our sloth being an excellent swimmer. So that's how you add in the video. Again, to add the video or the picture, you always go to Insert, go to Video to add a video, type in what you're looking for, and then add it in. Please remember that it must be about whatever it is you're talking about in that slide. Okay, I think I might delete that one. I think I'm okay just like this. But let's say I don't really like this white background. It's so plain. It's not really fun to look at. I want to maybe make it a different color, or maybe I want to change up the font. So in order to change the color, the background, we want to go to where it says Format. Sorry, where it says Background. We can change background. And here where it says Color, we can choose a color to change it to. I think because it's the sloth, what if I did a green? Let's see. Done. Ooh, very nice. Now I would suggest that if you're going to do this to all your slides, remember go to background and then change the color here. I would definitely do it to all of them. I'd keep all of them looking the same. So see how these two are different colors? I kind of like that darker one, so I think I'm going to change that one to the darker one. I would say keep it the same kind of colors all the way through. The same goes with the font. The font is the style of writing. Don't use different font for every single slide. Stick with the same font. So here, what I do is I highlight the font, and then I go into where it says Format. Actually, let's close this here. If you look at this toolbar right over here, you can see right here it says Font. When I hover my mouse over it and I click on it, I can choose different types of font style to use. I like this one. It's called Pangolin. It's cool, huh? So if I use the font Pangolin here, guess what? I'm going to use the font Pangolin right over here as well. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to use the same font. I want to use the same font in here as well. So you have to kind of click around to highlight all your words. And I don't know why this is, let's sloth sleep, sloth sleep 15 to 20 hours a day. Again, here's how you change font and color. Go to background, click, choose a color, click. Remember to keep all of it the same. Highlight your text, click on font, and make sure it's all the same. Okay, make sure it's all the same font. I'm going to click here again, highlight my words, and change the font. And that way they're all the same thing on all the slides. Okay? Let's say you want to use a picture instead of color in the background. You're going to hit color background again, choose an image. Maybe because I know my sloth lives in the jungle, I'm going to go to Google image search. And here it's going to search on the web for images. So I'm going to put in rainforest. So I want maybe a rainforest background. Ooh, very pretty. Oh, look at this one with a giant leaf. I think I like that one. I'm going to use the giant leaf. Click on it, insert, and look at that. I'm going to hit done, and look at that. Now, the only problem with this is that it's very, very, very hard to read your text. So what I would suggest is that if you want to use these pictures, you've got to change the background. You've got to use a background that is light enough where you can see the words, or instead of changing an image, you can always do just the color. Okay. Oops, I keep choosing image. You can use the color. Okay. Or, I'm sorry, if you do choose the image, right, of this, the leaf, let's say that, and do the leaf, what you could do is change the color of the font so that it's easier to read. So highlight your text, go to where it says text color, and change the font so that I can read it. Again, make sure that the font is all the same type. Okay, I'm going to go over here again. I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to change it to that pangolin. And there we go. Now I can kind of read. See how it's still hard to read down here, boys and girls? So that's why you have to really go back and double check. Is this something that Mrs. Santos is able to read? And if not, I would suggest not using it, even though it looks really cool. Okay? So that's how you do the inserting of pictures, videos, and this is how you change the background and the font. Remember, keep it all kind of similar. The last thing I want to talk about are the resources. So on this page, the resource page, and I'm going to go to the blank one, I asked you to list your 2 to 3 resources here, either a book you've read or websites you've used. What you're going to do is you're going to delete all of this, so delete it, and then put in the websites that you used. So I've used National Geographic's Kids, San Diego Zoo, and I've also used this A to Z Animals for sloth information to do my research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight highlight the website here, and I'm going to copy that by pressing Control C, going right over here to my resource page, and I'm going to copy it right here. Control V is to copy. So you're going to click on the button that says CTRL or Control. It looks like this, CTRL, plus the letter C to copy. And then to paste that copy, like to put this website here, you're going to hit Control V, and that pastes the copy here. Okay? Control C and Control V. That's it for the animal research report. Boys and girls, have fun. This is the best part of the animal research report, is making it look super pretty and really fun and interesting to look at. So have fun with this part of the project, and I cannot wait to see your finished final research report.